Hey there everybody, Onurubu here. Coming back with Tokyo Dark. Now, last episode we did a lot of stuff, and most importantly we unlocked a completely new area. We are now in Akihabara. Here's some cute maid cafe or whatever. And here's a less cute escort service. Lovely place, lovely. Love, if you consider exploitation, lovely. Joshi Kosei, or JK for short. Why fantasize about a high school student when you can pay money to date them for real? Does anyone actually believe it's all innocent? What the fuck are you talking about, girl? What do you mean pay money to you? Cheap cologne and a dumb muscle shirt aren't going to be enough to convince me this guy is tough. And the other day I'd probably enjoy messing with a mouth breather like this, but I doubt he'd know anything about pop idols or Reina. I should move on from that. Hey, don't insult mouth breathers. I'm a mouth breather. My watchers know. If you watched my first Let's Play ever, you know I'm a mouth breather, because I didn't have the filters that suppress it yet. Inside, there's a few salarymen gathered around looking at pictures of high school girls posted up on the wall. I've got no interest in going inside a place like this unless I have to. Wait, am I recording? Just making sure. Yes, I am recording. Just to be sure I'm recording. Avocado. It's a cute avocado. Hi, I don't mean to be rude, but I couldn't help but notice all the maps and notes you guys are passing back and forth, so it seems kind of intense. No, oh, sorry, we thought you were going to hand us a flyer. We ducked in here to escape a very persistent maid. You are not a maid in disguise, are you, huh? Oh, I doubt I could summon the pep required to be a maid for 10 minutes, let alone all day. I was just curious about what you two were doing. Uncovering all the hidden secrets of Akihabara, Akiba, of course. What about you? Something kinda similar, actually. But you guys seem a lot more well-versed in the area than I am. How far back do these side streets go anyway? Oh boy, you don't even know the half of it. There's a whole maze of electronics stores selling computer and radio parts and about anything else you can imagine. We decided to map out the area, a bit of urban exploration. I'm sure it's not very original, but it's been a fun side project. Akihabara is a fascinating area, that's for sure. Urban exploration, huh? Sounds interesting. Most of my friends just sleep on their days off. Are you guys English teachers? Me? No, I'm a writer. Well, an aspiring writer. I've only got a few gigs. I'm a web developer in my day job. But it's projects like this that give me fuel for the creative fire. Who knows, maybe you'll be reading something and find an anecdote about this conversation then someday. I'm an artist, graphic designer on the side. Cody here commissioned me to come out here with him and make sketches as they explore the city for the book he's working on. I never would have guessed people would be doing things like that. What kind of book are you writing? Urban horror. Neon noir is seemingly clean in the seemingly clean streets of Tokyo. Bro, I doubt you believe the things that go on in this city, even if I told you. Bro, I am the things that go on in this city. I wouldn't. Might surprise you how much I'm willing to believe. So have you been mapping out this area? Anything interesting about it? Interesting might not be the word I'd use. I've been getting kind of a weird vibe around here. I mean, on the surface it looks like any other side street in Akiba. It's got everything you'd expect. A smoky arcade, a maid cafe, a cat cafe, a couple bookstores. Nothing unusual here, not for Akiba anyway. So far so good. We're almost ready to move on, but see that elevator over there? Yeah, sure, what about it? It's normal, right? What looks can be deceiving. Yeah, we've only got a little theory about it. Get this, we think it eats people. I think the elevator eats people. We've been staking it out the last few days. As far as we can tell, it doesn't belong to any store in that building. And get this, it only lets certain people in, and when they get in, we never see them come back out. Yeah, go ahead and try it. We have. So logically, it's either eating people or Yakuza vampires. That's the only two logical options. I agree with this guy. Those are the only two logical options that exist in this scenario. It's either eating people or it's Yakuza vampires. I literally agree with this guy. I've thought a lot about it. I'm pretty sure it might be a thing. I mean, there's a ton of shady activity around here. Damn, Sion, that might be the book. The Yakuza Vampires of Akiba. Write this down. I would read that book. What? Oh, I'm doing better than writing it down. I'm already making some sketches. I think this is the best idea I've had all week, Cody. Didn't you say you knew some Hollywood agents in LA? Yeah, and once you write this, there's no way they can ignore it. Vampires are all the rage. Or they were. We can bring them back. You guys certainly have a hell of an imagination. Take it from me, the city has a lot of strange things that happen in real life too. Trust me, you start asking around and you'll be surprised what people tell you. I wanted to look at the... Elevator is out of service. That's the elevator they're talking about. Every time the automatic doors open, the noise from the pachinko parlor and the smell of stale cigarette smoke assaults your senses. Oh, hello, cute girl. Anything else around here? No. Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm Ayami. What's your name? I'm Moeka. Whatever you want to make it quick. I'm kind of waiting for someone, so... Alright, I'll cut to the chase. Can you tell me anything about this photo? What decade is that dress from? Wait, glow sticks? Uh-oh, this isn't some idol thing, is it? If you're some modeling agency or whatever, I'll tell you right now, there's no way I'll wear that kind of gothic Lolita stuff. No, nothing like that. I am an investigator of sorts. I'm less interested in the fashion and more about the girl herself. How should I know? Idol stuff is so boring. Hey, are you like the investigators on TV? Did that girl cheat with some guy's wife or something? That's so exciting. And what you should do, you should totally ask the collector about that photo. What kind of collector? No, the collector. It's like a name he gives himself. Guys knows everything there is to know around here. My friend Akane told me about it. That girl's in Akihabara, I bet he knows about it. Why? Is this guy an expert on idols or something? No. Weren't you listening? Like I said, he knows everything. Which shops are employing foreigners illegally, who's behind on their rent, hell, he even knows which capsule machines have the rarest stuff, at least that's what I heard. No offense, but why would some high school girl need information like that? Well, it's complicated. Kinda works around here part-time and knows a customer used to come in and kind of obsess over her, you know, a real creep, but before long he was following her home. She complained, but her boss wouldn't believe her, so Akane asked the collector to give her something to make the weirdo go away. And did he? Sure did. He gave her a photo of the guy that she mailed to the creep's wife. Let's just say it was incriminating. What did he get out of it, this collector? Why don't you ask Akane yourself? She's out with someone right now, but she should be back any minute. Thanks, Milk. I might just do that. Like I said, I don't really know much. Ask Akane. She'll be back soon. There's a maid cat cafe. There's a foreigner. One of the many foreign tourists who frequent the electric town side of Akihabara. A Hawaiian shirt with a fancy pack, huh? I doubt he speaks enough Japanese to be helpful to me. A cat-themed maid cafe as opposed to a regular cat cafe. Maybe there's a police-themed maid cafe somewhere. Kazuki would have gotten a kick out of that. No. Oh god, I have to voice this now. And I just hit my mic. Let's go. Aiko. Nyaa? Welcome, gentle mistress. I'm Aiko Nyan. What's your name? Ugh. Ah, yes, hi, I'm Ayami. Nyaa, Ayami Nyan. Your table will be ready in just a few moments. We apologize for the wait and hope you can forgive us. Does the mistress have a membership card? No, I don't, but hey, hold on. Take your hands off me. It's important that I personally guide you to your table. Ayami Nyan. Perfect. Here we are. Don't you feel better? Actually, I was hoping we could talk about... Oh yes, mistress. Ayami Nyan. That option is included on the menu under full access communist... Just give me a second. Just give me a second for my brain to catch up with my eyes. Communication. It's only about 1,000 yen extra, and then you can ask all the questions you want. Yay! But if you want pictures, you'll have to order the pretty cheeky photo option. Only 1,000 yen per photo. Yay! I think you may have gotten the wrong person. I'm clearly starving. Mistress, where are my manners? That wasn't very polite of me. What can this humble servant fetch for you? No, hold on, you're not listening. I only want to ask you about a photo. Oh, mistress, you're so hungry you don't even remember me explaining the pretty cheeky photo option. You're growing delirious. I'll get you food soon. We have Nyan pan, Nyan cakes, porberry cheesecake, first pasta, and all are available to come in with in a drink set. Star, exclamation mark, quotation mark. Ah, fuck it, I'm hungry. Let's get some fucking pancakes. Okay, I'll have let's see here, the Nyan cakes and pretty kati. Oh my fucking god. Oh, excellent choice, Ayami Nyan. Those are a very popular item on our menu. Right, so I ordered, that means I can finally ask you about this. Before you order, you must first do the ultra secret Nyan Pan fan cheer. What? Do I have to? Come on, surely I don't need to do something silly like that. But I must insist, I am Nyan. One can't taste the love cooked into the Nyan Pan Nyan cakes unless it's released by the Nyan Pan fan cheer. Fine, you win. What do you want me to do? Excellent. Okay, now I can't forgive that one. No, that one's too bad. Excellent. I'm done. Mistress, I already I can feel the love pouring from your kind heart. Let's begin. Okay. Please place your paws into the air like this. Like this? Ito, you're better than this. You're better than this. I picked this option, so I'm at fault here. I apologize to the character herself. Perfect, I am Nyan. Are you sure you haven't done this before? No, you must repeat these sacred verses. Nyan melo, nyan palo, nyan walapo. What? Nyan melo, nyan palo, nyan walapo. Nyan ma... don't forget to raise your paws. Nyan melo, nyan palo, nyan walapo. Unbelievable. The passion, the vigor. I can feel the love pouring into the realm. I am in Nyan. You know, I can't lie. I do feel like a bit of negativity just flew out of me. Now that I've said the cheer, can we... Oh my goodness, Mistress Tanyan! Your pancakes have arrived. That was so quick. Hold on, you didn't tell me the Nyan cakes were shaped like little cats. Oh yes, they are painstakingly made with love by our staff. There's a little whipped cream too. It's so cute. Yeah? Now, Nyan was saying something about a picture, as I recall. Hold up, no need to rush things. We can talk on an empty stomach, right? That is adorable. That is adorable. Does your maid staff actually make these because they were amazing? Of course, Nyaa. How do you know that you've... And now that you've eaten, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Oh, right, that. Have you ever seen this girl in this photo? Let me see. Oh, you're right. I am concentrating to my fullest, Nyaa. But this young mistress is not familiar to me, Nyaa. I see. Oh, thanks anyway. That dress is so pretty. Looks like it was custom made. I've seen some of that quality before, Nyaa. Maybe you should ask the collector, bro. She's a fashion designer in Akihabara who designed costumes for the maids and idols who don't have a big life. I thought this was a guy. I thought the collector was a guy though. Maybe it's an organization. Maybe nobody knows who they actually are. Collector, huh? How can I find her? Suppose that she has a shop on this very street. Supposedly, she's a very mysterious lady. I am Nyaa. My co-worker Mina Nyan met her. Her shift starts soon. You should ask her about it. Oh, so she's the one in the elevator. That's where the elevator goes. Oh, and next time, can I get a picture of the pancakes? I ate them so quickly that I forgot. Of course, I am Nyaa. That scene, voicing this character took 10 years of my life. The cuteness of that CG added 11 years back. I made a net profit from that scene. I was feeling the life force drain from my body, and then I just came rushing back. That CG was adorable. Let's continue. This street is absurdly happy compared to the rest of the game. Literally the rest of the game has such fucking creepy vibes that being in Akihabara is, even with this creepy voices in the back that I've just noticed, just being in this street has made me much less scared and tense playing this game. A small bookshop that smells mostly manga and cheap, brightly colored magazines. Hi, do you mind if I bother you with a few questions? It seems like you know the area a little better than I do. Not trying to sell me something, are you? Nope, don't want anything from you except a little bit of your time, if you can spare it. Atsushi. Good, I'm Atsushi. Nice to meet you. How can I help you? Nice to meet you too. I'm Ayami Ito. I'm looking for someone, but I feel a little out of my depth around here. Everything in Akihabara feels a little strange to me. That's one way to put it. A bookshop's nestled in between a cat-made cafe and a cat cafe. So it is all a little... Oh god, I have to go into a cat cafe next? Honestly, it's a stressful set of neighbors to have. Not a fan of your neighbors? Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, who doesn't love maids? cat cafe is a different story altogether. Don't get me wrong. The owner is a nice lily and all, but those cats of ours make a lot of... Oh! Literal cats. They're literal cats. That's what he means. Oh, so it's a literal cat cafe. Okay. I always thought he was insinuating... Okay, I was wondering what the hell is a cat cafe that isn't a cat maid cafe? What, I mean, how do the girls dress up as cat girls without being maids? And when he said this line, I was like, wait, do they fucking have sex or not? Are they banging guys or no, it's literal cats. I get it now. If you're not careful, they might drive the locals a little crazy. Guess it's some consolation that the little buggers are so damn cute. Things have really changed around here. When my father owned the store, this area was nothing like it is now. It had more authenticity. Nowadays, everywhere I go, it feels like it's one big advertisement. Yes, I'm not one to talk. I'm not any better. This bookstore used to be a really hidden gem. We sold original prints in rare volumes. Our family were known as quite the collectors. Collectors? Collectors? Well, not me. The collection mostly belonged to my grandfather. He had a real eye for art and took pride in finding original works. Okay, so I was gonna say something, but then it's ran out of my mind, so never mind. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. I admire the hell out of him, but his devotion to the arts couldn't keep up with the times. Nowadays, I just sell weekly manga magazines, and I've done pretty well for myself. I can't complain. I never had the talent or the eye that my father and grandfather had, but I guess you don't really know. But I guess you don't really know how much something means to you until it's gone, you know? I do. Thanks for your time, Atsushi. No worries, my normal customers aren't quite as chatty, so having a talk like this was a nice change of pace. He seems like a nice boy. I like Atsushi. Can I go in the cat cafe? Fuck yeah, I can go into the cat cafe. Because I lucked out getting an apartment that allows animals. If I didn't, you'd probably find me in a cat cafe every other day.
はじめまして。
Hello, miss. My name is Ito. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Why are there so many females in this game? Why do I have to voice so many females? I don't have a lot of female voices. The only female I can do is usually just my voice in a very, very bad pitch up. I'm the owner, Sachiko Akiyama. Say, you're not a healthy... Okay, let's just take a moment to appreciate this song. I have an electronic keyboard at home. It's actually a pretty good piano, but it's electronic. It has a cat setting, and I mean, obviously you press the keys, the cat makes meow sounds according to the keys. It's basically this. So it's just someone sitting down and like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking compose a song for meows, bro. I applaud you. I applaud you. You're not a health inspector or anything, right? We already had an inspection last week. Lucky for both of us, I'm not. I'm investigating something and was wondering if you've seen the girl in this photo. Well, honestly, she kind of looks like all the other girls around. You fucking roasted, boy. Oof. This lady fucking takes no prisoners. You know the maids and stuff? I don't know much about it. It makes two of us. I feel... Okay. First of all, the first reason I stopped speaking is because of this thing. It originally scared me before I realized what it is, and then I was like, oh, cute cat, but now it's scaring me again. This thing is fucking creepy. Second thing, this isn't her talking, it's Ito. It's meant to be her. Not her. Her. And now this thing. Oh, sorry about him, he can be a little too friendly sometimes. Oh, hello there, little one. What's your name? That's Tomo. Do you have one called Ryuka? Might not want to touch him right now, he's a little sick. He's been making some, messes, if you know what I mean. Out of boat. I've dealt with enough cat puke in the last week. So, let's just move on. As you can see why I was a bit concerned earlier. I took him to the vet this morning, but they can't figure it out either and told me to wait it out. I think it's getting worse. COVID. It's COVID. Sorry to hear that. Does this sort of thing happen often? No, of course not. My cats get all the best care. They're fed the best food, are on the best kitty cardio routines, and are pampered day and night. I even read the paper to them to make sure they're up to date on current events, but poor Tomo. Maybe I should go and talk to and ask How many fucking collectors are there, bro? There's a fashion collector, there's a cat collector, and there's a shadow broker collector. Fashion, cats, and info. Well, how many more? Dude, by the time I finish walking down the street, there's gonna be like 8 more collectors. Cat collector. Yeah, she's a breeder who lives around here who specializes in knowing everything feline. Oh, Tomo, not on the rug. And he threw up again. I'm sorry, can you excuse me for a second? No problem, I'll come back another time. Hope he feels better soon. Look at them enjoying their time. Look at this cute stretching cat. Look at this one. All these cats are fucking adorable. This is a great place. What? Wait, excuse me. Sir. Are those hidden collectibles? I've been seeing those around places. Am I actually... What? Oh, this game has fucking collectibles. No one seemed to know anything about Reina, but every time I brought her up, I heard the same name over and over, the Collector. That was the only clue I had, and I knew that if I was going to get any further in the case that was... Brain, slow down a bit. Eyes, slow down a bit too. Sorry, no, brain get faster, eyes slow down. Just meet in the middle, please. It was the only clue I had, and I knew that if I was going to get any further in the case, that was the thread I'd need to follow. Hello, blonde boy. No talking to the blonde boy. Blu-ray? Oh, fuck yeah. Give me Blu-rays. This is... What? Tentacles? Girl? Japan? Looks like Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. Someone else to talk to now? Yeah? I know there's gonna be other people to talk to everywhere else. Yeah. Ask about the Collector. About the collector you mentioned earlier. The cat breather? Oh yeah, sure. But now's not a good time. Tomo keeps throwing up and pooping. A lot. I'm worried he might be really sick and I don't know what to do. When did all this start? Yesterday. His tummy seemed a little upset, but I didn't think much about it. But this afternoon, he really started to explode, if you catch my drift. Sorry. I don't get it though. Nothing in his diet has changed. It does sound odd. What does he eat normally? Oh, you know the usual stuff. Sashimi, mostly. Sashimi, you're joking, right? No, of course not. Why would I joke about that? Can't feed a cat sashimi, bro. Of course you can. In the wild, cats catch the fish right out of the streams. It's the same thing. That's not exactly the same. I have a cat, and I bet you feed it those store-bought foods with all the extra vitamins and minerals added in, right? Well, yes. You know why? You know why, bro? Because living beings cannot persist on protein alone. You need other shit. Ha! Sucker! You've bought into the corporate lies about pet health. Kitties can't be healthy eating that chemical swill. Well, my cat's not puking everywhere, so... Sorry, I guess you're right. I got a little carried away there. I didn't mean to be rude, especially since you're only trying to help. That's alright, your cats do seem pretty healthy. Was there anything different about today's lunch order? Now that you mentioned it, I usually order 1 box from Soichi, the sushi vendor next door. For the last few days, I've received 2 boxes. I don't really think anything of it until you mentioned it. Ooh, what do I do? Say, you must seem too busy. Why, I don't seem busy? I am busy. I am very busy. Do I have a face that says, please give me errands? Well, no, but you're a fellow cat lover and you seem so nice! Would only take a few seconds to go talk to Soichi. Honest, I would, but I can't leave the store. Can't even think straight about the cat collector or anything else until this is off my mind. Please go talk to him. Oh yeah, fuck it. Alright, I'll have a chat with the Soichi and see what he knows. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Cat lifesaver. Hey Soichi. Hi, Soichi. Sorry, I hit my mic again. Soichi, right? I was wondering if you could set up recurring lunch orders, maybe twice a week or something. Yep, that's no problem at all. We do that kind of thing for a lot of business around here. Why do you ask? I was just at the cat cafe next door and saw one of your boxes, and work's moving me here in a few weeks, so I thought I'd see what my options were. Came here from Sachiko's place, huh? Well, she's had a standing order with me for years. Surprised a woman so small can eat 2 whole boxes. 2 boxes? No, her order is only for 1. If she was ordering 2, I'd suspect she was feeding it to her cats, haha. Yeah, that'll be crazy, haha. Anyway, do you normally deliver them yourself? Sachiko is right next door and a very sweet lady, so always try to do it personally. Well, that said, when it gets a bit hectic, I'll ask some of the other regulars around here to run it up for me instead. If you see Sachiko, make sure to give her my regards. I'll try to go up there next time. So about that standing order you wanted to set up? Oh, I need to think about it a little more. I'll get back to you later. Thanks for the help. A little sketchy maybe, but definitely not a cat poisoner. Finding who supplied the second box should lead me to a suspect. When did I become a cat detective, huh? Who the fuck is this? You wouldn't catch me dead in a place like that. I hate cats. Every time I see one, they always try and scratch me. Yo, fuck you too then. That's a weird thing to ask. I got a box lunch from the convenience store. Why? I'm not gonna accuse this guy. He doesn't seem like the culprit. Nyaa. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, now there's one. Okay, now I'm gonna be on the lookout for these collectibles. There's another one. They're everywhere. I didn't know there were collectibles here in this game. Menu. 2,500 yen for a parfait? I suppose in the maid cafe you're not only paying for the food, but for the girls to wait on you hand and foot like a lord. Not really my thing. Cats! No, I don't like cats. I have an allergy. Understand? Lunch, I'm not interested. Thank you. Not this guy. Accused of poisoning. What? Oh, it's him. I thought we were gonna accuse the cafe of poisoning cats. Ask about collector. No. It's chill. Can I leave, please? Can I please leave, sir? I am Nyaa. Back so soon? Is Mina Nyan back here? I was also going to ask her about the dressmaker you mentioned earlier. Well, she's here, but the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Oh, something awful has happened. It's really bad. How bad are we talking? Monumentally, horrifically terrible. I am Nyaa. The perfect storm of soul-crushing existential dread, bro. What the fuck are you on about? Oh, I am Nyaa. He's so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait here one moment, please. You alright? I heard something bad happen. Maybe I can help you. I don't think I could even talk about it. Everything I think about him, I just want to go into the back and cry. Try and relax. I'm a police officer. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make this better. Police? Come on, it's Samuel. Samuel? Who's he? A distant relation of yours? A boyfriend? Did he hurt you? Run out with your money? Samuel Cuddlesworth, my best friend, is missing. Samuel Cuddlesworth. Okay, I think I see what's happening, yeah. Is it a fucking teddy bear, bro? Ultra rare, one of a kind kitty plush, Mistress Nyaa. Those things don't grow on trees, you know. A teddy bear. You lost a fucking teddy bear. A plush. Samuel Cuddlesworth was not a teddy bear. He was an ultra rare cat plush. Oh, cruel world. The hideousness of the cosmos laid bare before my very eyes. Why did I think you'd understand? You're laying it on a bit heavy there, girl. Just a tiny bit heavy. Tone it down a bit. It's a fucking teddy bear. No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die. I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be of much use to society until she finds a replacement for her beloved Cuddlesworth. Thank you for listening, I am Nyaa. Only here, want some pancakes? Fuck it, more pancakes. Adorable. Yeah, I'll find your fucking plush. Listen, I can't promise you as rare of a, plush as Samuel Cuddles Snipe. Wrong one. But I'll find you something, alright? Cuddlesworth. Samuel Cuddlesworth. The second. Twice removed, actually. Go, don't push your luck. Why are you looking at me like that? Yeah, because you're pushing your luck. So apparently this is the side quest section of the game. I have to do a shit ton of side quests. Excellent. Yeah, sure, they're alright. I used to have a cat growing up. Why, are you asking me on a date, lady? When I'm on the clock, you should get a box of sushi from Soichi down the street. Let's fucking get this girl a plush. This is some riveting adventure game, horror adventure gameplay. Absolutely riveting. Bro, what? Can I grab this bunny off the top of the cat, please, so I can grab the cat? I broke it. Oh, oh no. Oh, physics time. Adventure game physics time. Oh no. I've never actually won. I've played a decent amount of claw games, but I've never actually won one in my life. Except one time, I was in an arcade in my house, and then I know. What am I? What? In my house? No, I was in an arcade near my house, and there was a line of the adorable. There was a line of these claw machines in the arcade. I was literally just standing by playing some skee ball to the left of the claw machine, and I suddenly just saw one claw machine. The claw just started moving by itself, literally by itself. Started fucking moving. It moved over one of the prizes, moved down, picked it up, went back, put it into the prize. I ran to it, I grabbed the prize out. I got a free fucking prize from a claw machine that played itself automatically. I don't know what the fuck happened, why it happened. It just happened. One of the weirdest moments in my life. I was like 9. Hello again, this must be the friend I heard about, Akane, right? Ah, I forgot what voice I gave you. Yeah, but if you'd open your eyes for a little 2 seconds, you'd see we're a little busy right now. Go away. What's wrong? I don't know you. What do you care? If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help. She's fine. One of our customers is an asshole, that's all. Customer, don't look at her like that. It's not what you think. I work at one of the JK cafes around here. They want high school girls in uniform to serve food and play games and stuff. Nothing weird. Usually the customers want to hold my hand or pretend to be my teacher. Sometimes they buy me things. It's harmless. Doesn't bother you that these customers who want to hold your hand are mostly middle-aged men? Hey, you don't know her. Don't act all high and mighty just because you're older. It's better than working in some shitty restaurant or at a convenience store. Fine, you're right. I can't judge you, but obviously something isn't working out if she's crying like that. I already told you, one of your clients is an asshole. Akane, right? Why don't you tell me what happened? I don't get him. He was nice to me, but then I said I wouldn't go into his dirty sewer. I wouldn't go into this dirty sewer with him, and he snapped. He threatened me and told me I was an ugly little girl. Yeah, this guy is a fucking asshole. Hey, back up. Did you say he tried to get you to go into a sewer? He's just a fat, disgusting old pervert. I never want to see him again. He was so nice before and would hold my hand, say how pretty I was. Why would he say all those things? That old pervert that goes into sewers. Yep, there's no doubt about it. This guy knows yours. And it's that fucking guy. It's the guy from the first episode. You know him. Make him stay away from Akane. In fact, make him stay the hell out of Akihabara. Before you said you want to know about the collector, right? How about this? You make it so me and Akane never have to see his fat, four-eyed pervert face again, and we'll tell you everything you want to know. Well, do we have a deal? Yeah, fuck it. If we're dealing with you, I think we are, then I'll be more than happy to help out. Really? Thank you. I think I heard him say he was heading to a club in Shinjuku before he left for the train to bro. Let's go give this girl a cat plushie. She's beautiful. Where'd you find her? I deem you Countess Belinda Flufflestuff. Thank you, Nyaa. Lady Belinda isn't Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from those things. Oh, that was fucking quick. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now? Of course, Mistress Nyaa. I heard she studied fashion design in France and then came back to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. She designed the maid costume I have on right now. She didn't ask for us money? Strange, how did you find her? Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spend a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I notice the signs would flicker. The images on them would change. I can see from Mistress' expression that she does not believe me. It's true, I swear on my 9 lives. She knows what you want on the sign, like an invitation to trade. Then, when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down and she shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable, she's never wrong. Listen, I get that maids are supposed to play along with fantasies and all that, but this is kinda hard to swallow. That is true, Nyaa. Supposedly, she got some local computer hacker to give her access to some of the signs in the area remotely. I think the other shop owners don't mind because it only happens occasionally and the stories probably bring in more business than the signs themselves. Am I missing something here? How does she know what you want? Nyaa, you're supposed to be the detective, not me. I mean, she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girls are wearing and try to bait them in. It's a small group of people who know the rumor to begin with anyway. It's like subliminal advertising, yeah? Nyaa, what's wrong? No, it's not like that. It's not like what? Stress, the one she made for me, it was exactly what I wanted. The bells, stitching, everything, down to the last detail. Everyone always assumed I had it commissioned, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted. All she asked for in return was the old handmade dress my mother and I made together. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her or her shop. I mean, we were a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement in a room with no other customers. I felt like some sort of criminal, even though all I was doing there was getting a dress. What? This lady is some fucking on some occult shit. She's smoking some occult pack. And you know, that dress, the one I gave up, it was cheap. The stitching was subpar. There were patches all over it from all the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away. Yeah, because you and your mom made it, girl. That one has sentimental value. Sometimes I think I should try and get it back, but the truth is I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back there. Sorry, Nyaa. I kind of got a little serious there. That's everything I know, though. Thanks again for getting me Lady Belinda. No problem, don't go losing her now. Achievement unlock maid new friends. Wonderful. There's a... Was that paper crane here before? Let's go do side quest! Woohoo! Go to creepy fucking Shinjuku. This reminds me of Persona 5. Wait, I wasn't here. What is this song? Have I heard this before? Yeah, I have. Oh crap, you know you're bad for business. Don't worry, I'm not planning on staying long. Where's Goto? Goto? You sweet on him all of a sudden now? I'm not messing around, you seen him? Ah yeah, I saw him outside the bar 15 minutes ago. Where was he heading? To the sewer, where do you think? Towards his favorite lot with some little thing into it. Believe it or not, I didn't think to follow him even beyond that. Better be quick with all the cops hovering around. I doubt he'll stay there for long. Let's go into the sewer. Let's get jump scared. Creepy stuff time. Yay. This music is slightly creepy. Oh, if it isn't my favorite detective. Suppose I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place got more of a dangerous appeal. Detective? You called the cops. I'm getting out of here. Oh wait, wrong tone of voice. Detective? You called the cops? I'm getting out of here, you creep. It was a prude anyway. Would barely let me touch her. You're not a prude though, are ya? Now that we're alone, why don't we start from where we left off? Don't look at me like that. She's 16, old enough to know what she wants. As adults, we can do whatever we want, right? Oh, this guy's a fucking asshole. The sewer, another standoff. It felt so familiar. shoot him? Excuse me? Yes, I should be grateful that you haven't broken out the rope yet. First, I warn you about trespassing. Then I find you here again after some girl in Akihabara says you've been harassing her. You've been following me, huh? Didn't realize you liked me that much. It's okay, detective. I know why you really came and found me. No one will disturb us down here. You're disgusting. How many students have you harassed and lured down here? Like I said, I like him young. This guy's a fucking pedo fucking asshole piece of shit. I hate this guy. I'm not shooting him. But I hate this guy. I'm not sure why you're laughing. Harassment and stalking of a minor is a crime, and one that I'm sure your company wouldn't appreciate being public knowledge. If I catch you in the sewer again, or catch even a whiff of your stink around Akihabara, I'll bring you in myself and make sure everyone knows it. Got it? Settle down, let's just talk this through. Money! The cops aren't paid much, right? Fine. But your supervisor will hear about this. Even though he was an idiot, Godo probably knew that I didn't have a strong case against him. Nothing that would land him in jail anyway. All I could have hoped for is that his need to maintain appearances compelled him to stay away from Akihabara long enough for me to get the information I needed. I could have just fucking shot him, right? Literally, I could have just been like, fucking shoot him. Yo, this game is giving me options. I could have ended this man's existence right here. So I've solved the 2 side quests. Now I'm thinking, who could be poisoning the cat? Dumb guy isn't here. Who on earth could be poisoning this fucking cat? I actually don't know who could be poisoning it. Can't talk to him. Go back to Akihabara and just turn in this side quest. No, not Shinjuku. No, that's apartment. Akihabara. Oh, you're back? You don't look so good. Fine, Godo won't give you any more trouble. Seriously, how'd you convince him to stop? Doesn't matter, forget him. Jeez, remind me not to get on your bad side. I guess we owe you, huh? Not if you hold up your end of the deal. Tell me everything you know about this collector. He knows everything. So I've got this theory, right? I think he's some sort of hacker, shutting himself in his room day in and day out. Having all that kind of dirt must be great though, not to mention he must be loaded. The collector isn't interested in money. If you didn't pay him, then how did you get the picture? Mareka, you told her? I thought that was private. Well, since you know anyways. When that client started following me home, I was desperate. So I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. In exchange, he only asked for one thing. What did he ask for? I used to carry a photo of my dad on me all the time. He died when I was 7 years old and I never told anyone I had it. Somehow he knew. This guy is trading treasured possessions. So this person, the collector, is trading treasured sentimental possessions, things with extreme sentimental value in them, for favors. Well, is this some, yeah, there's some occult shit. He's using the sentimental value of something. Sentimental value of something to make voodoo potions or some shit. In exchange for that photo, he gave me the incriminating photo for free. What choice did I have? I was scared, but what? But since then, I feel like I forget my dad's face a little bit more every day. It gets more and more fuzzy. Why don't you go back and get it? The shop is right under this arcade. You can get to it through an elevator, but I never found him again after that day. The elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, you know, just to see. He controls it and leaves a sign that it's turned on. But he never told me that. I don't want you to going after him. Okay, he's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really, but don't go after him. Something isn't right with him. This guy is fucking creeping me out, I'll tell you that much. What's the name of our neighbor? The girl? sorry, I punched my mic. What's the name of the girl that lives with, like, the girl that keeps fucking sneaking into my apartment? The creepy one? Is she the collector? Maybe she's the collector. Appreciate the concern, Akane, but there's no need to worry about me. I'm sure I've come up against a lot worse than him. Look for 3 paper cranes hanging in front of the elevator. If you see them, you'll be able to go down. That's all I can tell you. Thanks, stay safe, you two. Okay. So now we need to find who's fucking poisoning the cats. I have no idea who's poisoning the cats. No fucking clue who's poisoning the cats. The only one that's mentioned the sushi place is the guy at the end of the street. I guess I'm gonna accuse that guy of poisoning the cats. I guess I'm accusing that guy of poisoning the cats. Let's fucking go, boys. It's time to accuse this random asshole about poisoning the cats. How'd you know? Wait. It was true? What? It was actually him? Just because he fucking mentions the sushi place, I have to be like, he poisoned cat. No, what? That makes no fucking sense again. Wait, so what you think? I rent the apartment above a shop and the furballs are always yowling all night. Up job over gave them sashimi at lunch, so I just added some laxatives to it as all. I wouldn't seriously hurt them, it's nothing. A little cleanup is fair payback for a cat's keeping me up day after day. That woman's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that either. She shouldn't be glad it was me who taught her a lesson and not someone else. Alright, fine, I get it. You were at the end of your rope. Thing is, I'm kind of a cat person, I'm kind of a cop. Consider this a warning. Fine, whatever you say, lady. Okay. That was really fucking dumb. I'm enjoying this game a lot, but that was the first point in this game so far that I've been like, nah, man, that one didn't make. It's mine. I'll surprise you, but your upstairs neighbor isn't your biggest fan. Takumi, that little rat. What did he do? Is Tomo going to die? If he does, I'll wring his little neck. No, it's only some laxatives in the food. I think he wanted to ruin your day, not harm the cat seriously. Oh. Thank goodness. I'm so relieved. If it's laxatives, Tomo should be fine in a day or two once it clears out of his system. Tss, what a little scumbag. What's his problem? Mentioned that the cats have been keeping up at night. 3 weeks of that and anyone might crack. You're right. I'm so used to it I can't notice it, but I'll get a contractor to come out and see about finally soundproofing this place. Tomo, you nearly made my heart stop. I'm glad you'll be okay. Now that one mystery is behind us, we return to our discussion about the collector. Of course, I've only visited her once. I wanted to add a very rare Balinese breed to the cafe. After searching for weeks, I was convinced that it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. So what sentimental thing did you give the collector? Just when I'd given up hope, I got an email out of the blue from her saying she had the breed I was looking for and had to come to her shop. Suffice to say, I was ecstatic. Business was going alright, so I had some money to spare too. Only she didn't want money. She wanted a panda. You're one of your cats.
What?
She wanted a panda? No, Panda was the name of an old cat I had. She was nothing special, an old mixed breed who moved to Tokyo with me when I was starting out. I doubt I would have started this nest if it wasn't for him, but he was also really old and having some health problems. The collector said she'd take care of him, give him the best medical care, feed him the best food. Panda's last days would be in complete comfort. In exchange, she'd give me the Balinese kitten for free. That was the right thing to do, but Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave him away! I miss him so much. I tried to go back and give the kitten back for Panda, but the 3 cranes outside of his shop were gone and I never saw her or Panda again. That's all I remember. Sorry. Remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for the help. I should get back to her. I don't fucking like this collector at all. I fucking hate this bitch. She sounds like an asshole. Yo, time to go in the store. Is this gonna... Oh, don't do that to me, don't do that to me, don't do... Oh, that's fucking creepy, that's fucking creepy. Oh god, that's creepy, that's creepy. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that image there? Oh god, no. Fuck, that's creepy. This is gonna be scary, isn't it? This doesn't seem right, it doesn't match the descriptions I got at all. What was that? Who's there? Reina? Is that you? Huh? Who's there? Look around you. Interesting, isn't it? It said the cranes can grant a wish. What is it you wish for? I've never been one to believe in wishes. Are you him? Collector? Collector? Crow? One of the many names given to me over the years. Two people called you a woman. One person called you a man, so I assumed you'd be a woman. But now you're a man. So that's why I gave you the crown vice, but now I... collect... Okay, cool. But we've no time to waste on such boring, trivial things as introductions. Don't you want to know who I am? Oh, I know who you are, Detective Ito. Or should I say, investigator? So hard to keep straight. I suppose it's irrelevant what you call yourself now, as you've arrived exactly where you need to be. Something's different. Yes, what is it, I wonder? Ah, that's it. You're like me, after a fashion. You see things differently from those around you. The world is not so solid and unchanging as it is for them. Things bend, they break. Am I wrong? No, nothing's been the same since Kamakura. Yes, of course, the girl you murdered, Reina. Was that your fault? Something made me. Then you are a puppet, dancing at the end of your strings to a tune you cannot hear. No, that's not what I said. I'm no one's puppet. Are you so sure, detective? Do you really feel like everything you've done is under your control? Don't go fucking meta on me. Please don't go meta on me. I don't want this to turn into a metagame. I've already played too many metagames. Look, I love it. If this thing goes meta on me, I'm gonna probably enjoy it a lot. But I don't want it to happen. I just want this to be a normal, grounded experience. Just normal. Just story and story. No fucking... The player's been controlling your movements all along. Look at his mouse cursor. You are a puppet. I don't want that. Faced with the impossible, so certain that every choice you make is your own. I don't know, sometimes I feel like they're made for me. Meta time. Which is easier, I wonder. The knowledge that the cause of all your suffering and your joy is of your own doing, or someone else's. I don't have time for this. Of course, our conversation is tilted toward the philosophical. But you're not here for philosophy. You want something more. Tangible. I want information. Facts. No. It is my business to know what people desire, and that is not what you seek. What is it you want, truly? Tanaka. I want to know what really happened to him. No, it's not only that. I want to know what's happening to me too. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm tired of chasing off the clues that lead to dead ends. Perhaps I can be of help to you But first, please indulge me. I have a few questions. I'm curious, so curious. You're such a unique visitor after all. It's nothing like the others. Fine, what do you want to know? On the night of your partner's disappearance, you found your way into the sewer using a man. Why him? He was an idiot. The hostess wasn't helpful. A witness saw him. Yeah, it's because someone saw him go into and out of the sewer, so I knew he had access. Witness placed him in that sewer. Why not go directly to the source? What is this, some sort of psych test? Came here for answers, enough with the games. It's no game, detective. I can give you what you seek. This is my price. That's it. If you wanted information to use against me, seems you already got enough. Blackmail? How pedestrian. Simplistic. No, I have no interest in that. What do you want? Everything I collect brings me closer to an understanding, much like you. Only the puzzle I assemble is considerably larger. The piece you provide is well worth the trouble. Shall we continue? Do I have a choice? Already made it. You show such little patience, detective. Surprising considering the effort you took to get here. That girl, Reina, she's the one you've been chasing, yes? Let's talk about her. Why didn't you shoot her again in the sewer? She was holding your dear Tanaka at knife point. Why didn't you pull the trigger? To keep her talking. I didn't want to hurt everyone. I should have. She didn't deserve it. I didn't want to hurt anyone. Maybe for a police officer it sounds soft, but I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Even with Tanaka at the end of his knife, I thought it might end peacefully. Interesting. Most interesting. Though she's gone, the sleepless nights continue, don't they? You've only taken your medication once after all. Perhaps it's only a delusion. Does it make you question the futility of it all? Most interesting. Perhaps you've told me enough. Yes, this is most useful. I accept this trade. In return, you wanted. What was it? Ah, yes, that's right. A path. A way forward. I suppose it's your turn to ask the questions now. What are you? The mask. Where is Tanaka? Is he alive? The mask. I don't know why. but I get the hunch that you'll know what this is. What is it? Reina's obsessed with it. It must be important. I can't figure it out. Ah, I see. Most interesting relic. It makes people do the most fascinating things. Why did Reina want it so badly? As a tool. Instead of living in fear of it, why not use it? Might be the key that will help you find your precious Tanaka. But as powerful as it is, one cannot expect to use it knowing nothing about it. You said it yourself. It all started in Kamakura. The Kawanas have quite a history with that mask. The Kawanas? The shrine maiden girl? Her grandmother was the one who gave it to me. The very same. Gives me the creeps. Maybe I should have gotten rid of it. Don't do that! You'll never find your way without it. A dressmaker, a cat breeder, a blackmailer. Seems that no one in this town can agree on anything about you, except your name. There's no way anyone could know what you do. It's impossible, so what are you? Take a look around you. Is it not familiar? Can you not smell it? The stench of corruption. I've been here for so long, longer than you can imagine. Feeling the desires, the loves, the hatred of mankind flow through this place. For you, detective, I am exactly who you need me to be. Now, shall we return our attention to the matter at hand? Our trade, after all, was not for the knowledge of how I fit into your story. It was for a way to clear the... how did you put it? Yes, to clear the dead ends you run up against. Let us reconsider your problem. In the dark, whether he lives? That is more difficult. Dark, that's not the first time I've heard that. What is it? Where can I find it? Better question is, where can it not be found? Can you not feel it around you, following you at every turn? Place great mind to those within its walls. You know of whom I speak, a common thread that binds all the misery in your heart. Reina. If that's where she is, Tanaka must be there too. The girl's thread is a complicated one. Yes, very tangled. It begins in Kabukicho and a talent agency called Omega. Kabukicho? I know that well enough. So I imagine any officer of the law would. The dark is a sacred place. It lives and breathes, changes shapes and goes where it pleases. It's the girl whose suffering determines its shape without understanding. Its roots you will never find your way or could tear you apart, like it almost has already. The mask and the dark are inexorably linked. Pursuing one without the other is futile. Now you are an enemy of the dark. It will reject you without understanding it, and you'll be lost without the necessary tool. How will I know when a path's been opened? Ask your puppet master. My end of the bargain has been upheld. Seem awfully eager to help me. What's the catch? Something tells me I'm going to regret talking to you. Paranoia, an unnecessary feeling. As I said, people fascinate me, especially ones as unique as yourself. You are a detective. I've only given you the tools you need to finish the job. From there, now that is the interesting part. I look forward to seeing your progress. Consider your debt to me partially repaid. The rest I shall collect at another time. Tell me, my little puppet, you can see your strings. Does your dance not continue until we meet again? So we are gonna meet again, eh? Fascinating. Not as creepy as I assumed. I hate seeing that mask though. The air in the collector's basin was stagnant and heavy. If I had stayed any longer, I felt like it might have suffocated me. With the time I was there, Akihabara faded away into a distant memory. I returned to the surface, put my hand up to shield my eyes from the sunlight, and listened to the people on the street. The conversation seemed so pointless, part of a world I no longer belonged to. The busy sounds of the street swept the cobwebs from my mind, forcing me to remember everything I told the collector and everything he possibly knew. I told him so much, but did I have a choice? Maybe he was right, and I was a puppet after all. At that moment it didn't matter. The dark and the mask both belonged to a world I was now a part of. Normal methods of investigation wouldn't lead me to them. Countless paths were narrowed to two, and I had no choice but to march towards the leads I'd been given. As I left Akihabara behind, one thing bothered me. How did the collector know so much about me? Was I really so easy to read? I didn't have time to dwell on it. Kazuki and Reina were in the dark. That much had been all but confirmed, and I now had a means, however impossible, to find them. Two paths, the mask and the dark, both were necessary, and I had to make a choice of which to follow first. Pay software talent agency in Tokyo's red light district, or go back to Kamakura to visit Mai, the girl I nearly got killed. Either seemed very appealing. The logical side didn't understand how either would help, but as everything around me cracked and crumbled away, logic didn't matter anymore. I had to choose, or maybe something would choose for me. Oh, does the game branch now? Like, it's like where I go determines like an ending I get or something. I've been there. Okay, let me think. What choice do I want to make? My first instinct is go to Kabukicho because I've not been there before. I want to go there. I want to see what it's like. If I can go to both places, sure, that's excellent. But if I go to Kabukicho, I can find some new stuff. I'm gonna go to Kabukicho. Kamakura. I hope this doesn't lock me out into two separate game parts that I can't go back and do both. But right for now, I'm going to Kabukicho. This is getting really interesting. Collector mentioned a talent agency by the name of Omega here in Kabukicho with ties to Reina. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt, I'll need to ask around to find it. This seems like my kind of place. What the fuck is this music? Anyway, this episode was really fucking fun. I liked voicing those cat girls. Oh, here's a little plushie. And, the collector's thing was extremely interesting. That was a really cool scene. Now it's time to continue with the rest of the game. Back to creaky shit and to the red lights district. I am extremely curious to see where the mystery goes from here. I have no idea what the fucking dark is. I have no idea what the mask does. But still. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode of Tokyo Dark.